Oh, hello, hyperspace. My name is Davontos, and it's time to get hyped because this is some free-for-all gameplay in Overwatch. And right off the bat, free-for-all is amazing. It is so fun. There are some heroes who are better than others, like Lucio's probably not so good to use, but surprisingly, Mercy is. And you can just, pick multiple heroes and test out, see which one works best for you. I do see that Roadhog, Pharah, McCree, and Soldier 76 are insanely powerful in this, but that's in the right hands. Yeah, I'm pretty decent with Soldier. He's not my best character, and you see there have been a couple times that I get trashed when I'm taking Soldier. I'm really good with Roadhog, and you're gonna see what I can do with the guy come to later on in the video. So anyway, this free-for-all, how should it be played? You have to be on your toes. You have to keep your ears open, your eyes open, and just hear and watch everything, because this is taking place in Widowmaker's level, and this level is like a giant 3-story maze. Enemies will be popping up everywhere, and you have no idea where they can come. There are open spaces just like that, and if that little fence wasn't there, Roadhog could have hooked me. So, in this kind of map, you always have to be moving. You cannot camp. If you camp, you're going to constantly getting picked off because, well, it's Overwatch, and people have ways to down you really, really quickly. Hence the way, Doomfist can just come and punch you and you're basically dead. Where Soldier 76 can get a ton of headshots because it drains your health ridiculously fast. So camping and free-for-all isn't really the best thing to do. In Call of Duty, camping and free-for-all can be very effective depending where you camp. But in Overwatch, not so much. Okay, now here's the Roadhog gameplay. This is actually with the new Roadhog where you can move and take a breather at the same time, and you're going to see in this gameplay how much of a tank that makes him. People are going to be trying to stab me and shoot me and all this fun stuff, and it's just almost impossible to take out Roadhog, and I say that as he dies, but it's almost impossible to take out Roadhog in a one-on-one or even 2v1 situation, because his take a breather just gives him so much hyper armor. He's just a tank. That's what Roadhog is now. Now, he's not a powerful tank. Before this Roadhog nerf, he was a one-shot kill beast. But now he's more like a durable beast. He's still a bullet sponge, and he can still soak up a lot of ultimate. But keep in mind, because he has a 50% damage reduction, the enemies who are shooting you as you have that reduction will not be charging up their ultimate as fast as they usually would because of your damage reduction. So, you can actually, well, as I said, you fall out into the water and you can die. You can use Roadhog and hook people into the water and get a free kill. Now, one thing about free-for-all and team deathmatch, if you kill yourself in free-for-all, they will deduct a point. And if you're playing as Mercy in team deathmatch and she resurrects a person, 2 people, even her whole team, those points, or those players who will be resurrected, the points will be deducted from the enemy's scoreboard. Which means that Mercy can be a very, very powerful hero to use because she's constantly healing, she can give damage boosts, and she can kind of mess up the enemy's score if she uses her res at the right time. Now granted, this is actually the old Mercy, the Mercy whose ultimate is Resurrection. So when Team Deathmatch comes to play, which I'll upload some TDM gameplay later, new Mercy can res every 30 seconds. So she is going to be very, very useful in Team Deathmatch. But back to free-for-all! Obviously, Mercy's Resurrect is kind of useless in free-for-all, so if you do use Mercy, it's kind of like, I guess you can call it a high-risk, high-reward kind of thing. I mean, it's a high risk because using her, you have no ultimate ability, you just got a pistol. You can't even use Guardian Angel. But the high reward is nothing but pure bragging rights. If you win free-for-all with Mercy, that just shows that you are nothing but pure skill. You cannot use your ultimate, you only got a pistol, and you can even use one of your abilities, which is Guardian Angel. So if you use Mercy in this and you win, that is just a shame on the enemy side, and you are just proven to be a golden free-for-all, because I really want to see that. I really want to see somebody win as Mercy in free-for-all, and that was actually really funny. I think me and the Hog hooked each other at the same time, and we shot each other at the same time, and our bodies both fall. That was actually really funny. And yeah, when you're playing free-for-all, everybody's going to jump you if they see you're a threat. Like Roadhog. You see a couple of times in here, they see me, and let's say I run into a room and there's already, say, a Genji and a McCree duking it out. The instant I show up, both Genji and McCree both turn on me because they know I'm the huge threat. So keep that in mind when you're playing free-for-all. Depending on who you take, you can probably have a big target on your forehead, depending on who it is. Now, people who I would actually suggest to use, who are surprisingly very powerful, is Junkrat because of his damage output. I would actually suggest Bastion. He is a very big target, but he can self-heal really quickly, and his machine gun is almost as strong as Soldier 76's, so he's also a really, really good target to use. Mei isn't really that good. Now, Mei is very durable, and Mei does have that high damage or high one-shot kill potential, I guess, if she freezes you, but the problem is with Mei, her time to kill is very, very slow, and she can only kill one target at a time. So you're basically getting 1 point very, very slowly, while somebody like McCree, Soldier, Doomfist, and all that, they're getting these they're just racking up these kills. So Mei's not really the best person to use. She sounds good on paper, but when you're actually using her, not so much. Now, surprisingly, Torbjorn and Symmetra are actually really good to use here. Symmetra because you can scatter your pods all over the map and you never know when one's actually going to steal a kill. And Torbjorn because if you can actually find a really good spot to set your turret, you can catch people by surprise and just work with your turret, and you can get a lot of quick kills with Torbjorn on top of Molten Core, which is just devastating. And obviously if you're using Symmetra, you don't place the teleporter, you just put the shield generator and give yourself a little bit more health. Now the cool thing about Symmetra is you can either infest a populated area, let's say like everybody's going to the basement for some reason, you can just infest a basement with your pods, and you would just be stealing so many kills from everybody. Somebody gets damaged, they run to the basement for cover, bam, they fall into your trap, and you steal the kill. Or you can do what I've done a couple of times, and that's just scatter the pods everywhere, as I said before, and there will be a couple of times that you steal a couple of kills. You actually see, let's say, a Genji's fighting a soldier, and then Genji winds up getting weak, so he dashes away, and then before he knows it, he just happens to get into your turret, and your turret just hits him with that, like, light little tap of his laser, and then boom, you got yourself a free kill. And one more thing about Symmetra is, this is a very tiny map, which means you're going to be up close most of the time, and nobody wants to be close to Symmetra. So Symmetra I would highly recommend if you're not used to running Roadhog or Soldier and so on, and it just takes a little testing out. You know, some of these heroes are really good, some of them aren't too bad, and that's basically about it. So if you like this video, punch that like button with a mighty force. You can follow me up on Twitter at DavantosMan. I'll leave you guys with the rest of the gameplay, it's almost over, and as always, I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a nice day!